A winter storm is brewing for the northern parts of Georgia as we go in through the rest of our Friday. Here in South Georgia, it's just going to kind of be a cold rain as we get into the afternoon. So we're not expecting any of the wintry stuff, but you can see the blue denotes the snow, and it is really starting to move into the northern parts. Now you'll notice the very bright reds here. These are not severe storms. This is what we call bright banding. There's sleet there, and so the ice crystals actually reflect the radar much more readily, and that's why it bright bands like that. All right, let's talk about our forecast here in South Georgia. You're still going to need the jacket. You can put away the sunglasses, that's for sure. There's not going to be much sun at all today, and then have the umbrella ready this afternoon. We start off in the mid to upper 30s. We'll crack 40 around 10, and then most of the afternoon in the 40s, and then the rain will settle in here. We'll also see the winds increasing out of the east, maybe at the end of the day out of the southeast. That's the warm front lifting north, and the rain becomes likely right around 5 p.m. So again, have your umbrella ready. And yeah, we'll hit 50 this afternoon, but with the wet weather, it's going to make it feel a lot colder, and we'll fall right back into the 40s. So it's not going to warm up much today. And there's all that snow. In the blue, the pink denotes a wintry mix of sleet and freezing rain. So it's mostly blue this morning here. So it's mostly snow in Atlanta, but then it turns into just a wintry mess. Could be an ice storm. Temperatures hanging out near freezing there. But for us, you can see we're mostly dry. Again, the air is pretty dry in the upper levels, so it's going to take some time to moisten it up. But eventually, the rain does win out here along the Chattahoochee Highway 27 around 4 p.m. Rain is likely then here in Albany around 5 p.m., around 7 p.m. along the I-75 corridor. So rain this evening. It's going to be a sloppy evening, and look at the temperatures down in the mid-40s. So you're really going to need that jacket and that umbrella. And then the rain will come to an end by daybreak. We'll bottom out tomorrow at 38 degrees as our next cold front moves through. Let's go to the weather map so you can see the low pressure and that warm front. So that's where the warmer air, it'll get into the 60s here along the Florida state line. So Valdosta, Thomasville, you get into the 60s today. We'll get just to 50, and we'll stay in the mid-40s along Highway 280. But there's that rain-snow mix mess off to our north, a definite winter storm, and then we start to dry out. We'll see a lot of clouds for the front part of Saturday, and then for the second part, we'll see some sunshine. But the cold will be the story. I think tomorrow actually will be the coldest afternoon that we have experienced so far, and then we'll get back into the mid-20s as we head into Sunday. So just continuing to reestablish the cold air. Now this is a little different here. We've got another low pressure coming at us. So Sunday night into Monday now, we have rain returning. It'll be a quick hitter though. And just again, this next front will just reestablish the cold air as we get in the middle of next week. Morning clouds tomorrow afternoon, sunshine 38 to 46. Morning freeze 25, 53, cool afternoon on Sunday with clouds thickening, and then a 40% chance of AM showers on Monday, 36 to 53. Colder again. Now 32 really is not telling the story, because as we go into Wednesday morning, we will be back into the mid-20s. So this January is not giving up on its winter feel. We've had Januaries where we can't even buy a freeze. And this time around, I'd say right now, 3/4 of the mornings, we've had sub-freezing temperatures. We'll see more of that as we go into the end of next week. We'll take a look at that forecast and the rest of your forecast on this Friday. Today in Georgia, 5 to 7 a.m. Of course, we'll see you then.